Okay. Hey, everybody. Welcome to our gut health and product info Zoom tonight. If you are on the Show Me Health and Happiness team, my name is Stephanie Falstich. I am a Ruby ambassador with Plexus Worldwide, and I am your upline. And if you're not on our team yet, this will be some good information about our products, some of the ingredients, a little bit about how each one works with your body, and a little bit from each of us, maybe about what it's done for us too. Okay. So if you don't know me yet, I have an amazing health testimony story with Plexus products, and that's why I share it now. The really quick clip notes here. I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis when I was 35. And that's when I really set off my health journey, trying to find different things that would help combat the inflammation that I was having in my body and try to help the joint pain and that without going on some of the heavy biologics and chemo drugs. I used to have to be on prednisone twice a day for about 5 months every year, all winter long and throughout the year, and different things that I was on. The thing was that all of those prescriptions then caused side effects, and then I was on more prescriptions for the side effects, and I just kept getting worse. But when you're diagnosed with something like rheumatoid arthritis, my doctor told me there's no cure. This is a progressive disease. It's only going to get worse. It's not going to get better. But we can treat your symptoms, which means we can put Band-Aids on things, but they couldn't get to the root cause. So I watched a friend of mine, a really good friend of mine, and she was talking about this pink drink and how much energy it gave her for her two little kids. And I needed that energy, and I needed help with my inflammation. I was about to start doing some injections, and so I gave it a try. In a couple weeks, maybe like 4 weeks, I started coming off some of my medications, and that's when it really caught my attention. And I started doing my research a little bit more, how exactly it was helping completely off of all of my prescription. So I've been through to absolutely amazing. So that's awesome. There's a lot of other things that I have experienced. I've lost about 50 pounds now, and the weight loss is just a side effect. I don't deal with allergies. My youngest daughter doesn't deal with allergies, eczema, or asthma anymore, and she used to be on 3 inhalers daily. So this has been a big, big deal for me and my family, and that's why I'm so passionate about sharing it now. So anyway, we are here to talk about some of these amazing products and how they work and how to take them so that you can have these same results. Okay. Now, Jess is on here, and Jess is going to get us kicked off and tell us a little bit about the pink drink. Take it away.
Hi, everyone. So I'm so excited that I get to talk about the pink drink, because I feel like that's kind of like our signature thing is, everybody knows the pink drink. And so when Stephanie asked me to do this, I was super excited to do the pink drink. I love the pink drink. I think both the microbiome and the hunger control taste amazing. I don't personally need to mix it with anything. However, I do mix the microbiome with the vanilla lean shake, and I'll get into that a little bit later. But let's talk about just what your slim packets do. So your slim packet, whichever one you're taking, it balances your blood sugar, which is linked to so many body functions. I don't think that people realize, kind of coming on and learning what gut health really does in the whole entire body, your whole entire system. So it's amazing. you have your brain and then you have your stomach, and that balances all your hormones. It balances, how you feel, how you look, how, of course, your digestion works. And so, um, Slim is just like kind of gets everything primed there for you. It balances that insulin. You may experience headaches when you first start taking that, and that's normal. Just increase your water intake, push that water, maybe try it with some food, and that should hopefully help the headaches, subside a little bit. So, my favorite, I just recently tried the Hunger Control. I ordered it with this last month subscription. In love with it. Absolutely in love with it. It's got so much fiber in it. It makes you feel full. It keeps you fuller for longer. I drink a lot of water. I'm actually a good water drinker, which we all should be, which is kind of hard, but love the Hunger Control. It really does what it says it's going to do, and it does keep you fuller longer with all that extra fiber. Helps reduce the snacking, helps the overeating. I mean, I can't say enough good things about it, guys. To kind of get off track here for just a second, I took Plexus for a while, lost about 30 pounds, had to stop due to financial stuff. I changed jobs and took a little lower pay. I missed it so much. I missed it so much. I was like, I've got to get back on the Plexus. Like there's just something about it when you want to spread the word, like you want to spread the word about Jesus, kind of. That's kind of how I feel about it. I just, I want to tell everybody and scream it to the mountaintops. And when people are like, I'm like, no, you have to do it. Your life will be so much better on Plexus. So anyways, that's my little spiel. Sorry. That was like my footnote there. So yes, the Hunger Control. Sip it slowly, guys, before you eat, about 45 minutes before you eat. And then, that fiber will get in there and start doing what it needs to do to keep you from, having those extra, few bites. So, and I'm looking down because I have notes. So sorry. The microbiome, that's our prebiotic, wonderful prebiotics. It is going to help kind of set the tone for the growth of all the good gut growth in there. Our BioCleanse kind of flushes it away. Our microbiome is going to replace it with all that good stuff. It's going to feed it and make it grow. And that's going to probably, help the weight loss a little bit. I feel like that's probably the key there, is feeding that good gut bacteria growth. So consume it faster. The Hunger Control, you're going to want to consume it slow. The microbiome, you're going to want to take it like within 15 minutes before eating, 30 to 60 minutes before eating. The unicorn drink, it's the coveted unicorn drink that everybody talks about, is our Slim. Yes. Is our Slim with our Active. And I'm not talking about Active today, but also amazing. There's not one product that I have taken that I have not thought, oh my goodness, about. So if you don't like the taste, you can mix it with flavored water. The Hint, the Propel, try to mix it in with those, and maybe that'll kind of adjust the flavoring a little bit more to your liking. If you find that it's too sweet, you can always add like a squeeze of lime or lemon. You can even use apple cider vinegar, Stephanie said. So I would like to try that, because you hear wonderful benefits about apple cider vinegar too. So that definitely cannot hurt anything. And then also carbonated water, which I want to try, because, kind of make it like, if you guys like soda, add that in there and add it to your carbonated water, and then you'll kind of have your little soda fix. So back on the vanilla with lean. Oh my God. Or the vanilla lean with your microbiome Slim. So delicious. Saw it in a post, thought, okay, I'm going to try this. I'm completely addicted. It just gives you that nice fruity protein drink that you want to drink every morning for breakfast. So absolutely delicious. So yeah. So love it. Can't love it enough, you guys. Just can't.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Yes,
great
thank
information.
You guys.
I have never tried the microbiome activating with lean, but I'm going to do that tomorrow. That sounds really
so
good. That does sound like it would be an awesome breakfast.
Yes, it is.
Okay, cool.
Thank you, guys.
Learn new things all the time.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Jess.
You're welcome.
So Jess talked about Slim. I'm going to talk about ProBio 5 and BioCleanse. These three are what we call the triplex. It's usually what most people will start with. It really does give you a foundation for health, helps to balance out your body, and then your body is able to heal itself from the inside out, literally. So what I ask everybody starting out on triplex first is, if you are typically constipated, or if you have regular bowel movements daily. Now, we talk about poop a lot. It is a big, big deal. It's a big deal. Now, I used to be one of those once a week poopers. And so getting used to going daily took some getting used to. It freaked me out a little bit. But do you know that you are supposed to go and have bowel movements 1 to 3 times every day? Every day. That's normal. That's how your body should be functioning. So if you do not go every day, then I would tell you to start with BioCleanse. There is a getting started guide. I will post on our team page so that everybody's on the same page with this. Triplex, you're going to have your pink drink first, the Slim, for about the first 3 days, just the Slim. And Slim, you just need 1 a day. You can drink it anytime during the day. There's no caffeine in there, no stimulants. It's not going to keep you awake. So don't worry if it gets in the afternoon and you still haven't had your pink drink. It's totally okay. Just get it in. The first month is really going to be a lot about getting in a good routine and being consistent with your products. Consistency really is key with these supplements, because they will continue to build on themselves and continue working. Now, you got to remember, they are going in and clearing out years and years of buildup of bacteria, yeast, toxins, viruses, funguses, all of those things. And it does take some time. So with triplex, we usually say about 90 days. And that really does seem to be the sweet spot. Within around that 90-day mark is when people turn around and they're like, hey, wait a minute. You know, I'm sleeping better. I don't have cravings. I've lost weight, or I've lost inches. You might not lose weight in pounds first. But we do recommend that you take pictures, especially of your face. Take a selfie, a good, clear picture of your face, so that you can compare at 30, 60, and 90 days and see the difference, because your body will be losing inflammation. It's that puffiness. Also, full body shots are good, because usually around the middle, you'll notice as well. I've lost an entire tire. I had a whole spare tire that's gone now. So I'm so glad that I was taking pictures along the way. It helps to confirm to me, because we look at ourselves in the mirror every day. I don't always notice those changes, and they seem to happen very slowly and subtly. So you might not notice it right away. Being able to compare those pictures really helps. And it really does help to keep me motivated to stay consistent and to stay the course, because things are working. So if you are typically on the constipated side, after 3 days of your Slim, you're going to start with 1 BioCleanse at bedtime. And BioCleanse is magnesium based, which is really great. A lot of people are deficient in magnesium, and magnesium helps like hundreds of systems in your body. It also will help with if you have leg cramps, feet cramps, anything like that. This BioCleanse will help with that. But BioCleanse goes in and it oxygenates your blood. And if you remember hearing this before, where oxygen lives, disease cannot, right? So it's a really good thing to oxygenate your blood, and then it goes throughout your entire system. And then it's able to pull toxins from throughout your body, and it gently flushes them out, okay? BioCleanse, I suggest to start with taking at night, but we can tweak this. We can tweak the amounts, we can tweak when you take it. So just be in contact with your sponsor that got you started with Plexus, because there's lots of different things that we can do. Each body is different. Our chemistry makeup is different from person to person. So there's a lot of different things that we can do. So, but I love BioCleanse. Then, if you're pooping regularly, then after a couple days, you're going to start with 1 ProBio 5 at bedtime. Now, this is very specific that this is taken at bedtime. ProBio 5, in my opinion, is the powerhouse doing all the heavy work on the inside. This is an amazing probiotic. What makes this probiotic different from any other ones that you get over the counter, or even the ones that you get from the pharmacists, the refrigerated ones like I used to get, this has an antifungal and digestive enzymes. So how those work is the digestive enzymes are able to go in and break down that hard shell exterior of the Candida yeast. And it's the Candida yeast that gets out of control. And that's when people start having all these crazy symptoms pop up, right? And you go to the doctor and you're having all this blood work and tests done, and they say, you're fine. You know, everything's negative. You're fine. Nothing's showing up. And you're like, I am not fine. I am not okay. And nobody can explain these symptoms that you're having. That is normally caused from an overgrowth of Candida yeast. Now, difficult to get rid of. It has an exoskeleton, just like a roach. It's a hard shell in there. The digestive hard shell. Then the antifungal can go in and kill the yeast, right? And then ProBio 5 is also your probiotic. So it's putting those good bacteria into your gut. You're going to drink your Slim in the morning or the next day. The Slim has the prebiotics in there, and prebiotics are like a fertilizer for those good gut microbes, which allows all of those good bacteria to flourish and thrive. And that's what we want. So, ProBio 5 is very specific to take it at night before, or not even at night, but before you go to bed. Whatever time you go to bed, you want to take this before bed. Take it a little bit before you lay down. Sometimes if you're taking capsules and then you lay right down, you'll still feel them. So make sure that you're up for a little bit. Make sure you drink a full glass of water. Why you take ProBio 5 before bed is because it has time to, we're sleeping and your body is at rest. Your intestines go through the state, it's called peristalsis, and they slow way, way, way down because they're not digesting food. You're not consuming anything while you're sleeping. So while those intestines have slowed way down, put the ProBio 5 in, let it have time to do its job. It is going to break down all kinds of stuff. The BioCleanse is going to flush all of those toxins out. Now, as ProBio 5 is breaking down all of this stuff, it does produce toxins, okay? And so this is where some people might experience some detox symptoms. So common detox symptoms would be headaches. Some people might experience diarrhea or constipation, bloating, things like that. All totally doable. And usually they'll subside in a few days. And really watch your water intake. Now, it's suggested and recommended that you drink half your body weight in ounces of water every day. That's what you're going to strive for. And I know in the beginning, you're like, I'm going to be floating away. I'm going to be living in the bathroom, Stephanie. Your body gets used to it. Trust me. You get used to it. Trust me. You will be craving water eventually. Trust me. We've all started. We've all been there. Water is so important to help flush all of these toxins out. Okay. So if you weigh 200 pounds, you need to be drinking 100 ounces of water per day. I have, well, this one isn't, but I have a water bottle, or say this, I think this cup is probably around 16 to 18 ounces of water, holds about 18 ounces. We'll say 20 to make it easy math for me, right? So I would need to fill this up 5 times. There you go. So I've got a big 32 ounce water bottle. I'll fill it up usually about 4 times a day. And I've got more than what I need now. So a lot of things can be fixed with your water intake. Sometimes, if you're continuing to have discomfort, we need to adjust the amounts of BioCleanse or ProBio 5. Now, when you start Triplex, we will send you this getting started guide. Do not go by the instructions on the bottles. Do not. That's a maintenance dose, and you're not there yet. You will be miserable if you do that dosage. We start very slow and work our way up. You're going to start with just 1 ProBio 5 before bed every day. Each week, you will add 1 until you work your way up to 4 before bed. And then you're going to stay at 4 for 30 to 60 days. And that is to give it time and give your body time to completely get rid of all that candida yeast. It takes time. It takes time. Totally worth it. And then in about 30 to 60 days, you can back down to 3, see how you feel, back down to 2, see how you feel. A lot of this, you have to listen to your body and how you feel and be in communication. A lot of the troubleshooting. Now, I work with a lot of people that have autoimmune diseases, RA specifically. I love working with RA people like myself. It seems to be the secret sauce for people like me. We stay at 4 ProBio 5 every day. Boom. And my RA is in remission. I have nothing. But we've started a group so that we could compare notes. I wanted to know if other people were experiencing this too. And that seems to be the common thread and the consensus is 4 ProBio 5. I've tried to back down and I start feeling achy again. So I just went back up. And how I know that is just by doing my own experiment. I backed down to 2 and did that. I think I only did that for like 2 weeks though. And I felt bad and I went back up to 4. And I said, I will just stay at 4 because I feel good. So it's really a lot of experimenting. I look at it like, biology experiment, chemistry experiment, and you see what works best for you and your routine. But we want you to be feeling good. So be in communication with us. Now, BioCleanse, we can tweak that all kinds of ways. You can take it during the day. You can take it at night. I typically like to start everybody out taking it at night. That seems to do better. And then you're not running to the bathroom as much. But some people do really well taking it during the day. And, if you hop on any group or message thread that has any amount of Plexi peeps on there, everybody is going to tell you a different way that they take it. And so that's just what makes this awesome. But you have to hang in there and give it a try and figure out what works best for you. Okay. Let me just say, detox is a good thing. Let me preach that. Detox is a good thing. And let me tell you this, you only have to do it one time. only one time. So hang in there, get through it. On the other side, you are going to feel fantastic. But you've got to clear out the junk in order for the good to start growing. Usually the first month on Triplex will be that detox period and you're getting a good routine down. The second month, not a whole lot that you are going to notice. That's when all the work is happening on the inside, right? The third month is when people are having aha moments and they're saying, wait a minute, I don't have acid reflux anymore. Wait a minute, my allergies haven't bothered me anymore. Wait a minute, I'm going to the bathroom regularly. I'm sleeping better. I don't have sugar cravings anymore. All of those things. So really, truly commit to yourself. You are changing your health. And when you change your health, it will change your entire life. Because we're all here telling you the same thing. It has happened for us. So anyway, that's a little bit about Triplex in a nutshell. Of course, always ask questions. We're always here to help. Ask your sponsor, ask me, message me. We will be starting a messenger thread for questions, product questions. Okay, I'll get that up and going. Was there anything else we needed to talk about tonight? Quickly. I think we really just wanted to hit Triplex and detox, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And then as you go along, you'll hear us talking about all kinds of different products that Plexus has. We love all of them. Jess was talking about Active. I did grab a stick. Active is amazing. It's clean energy. You will not have jitters. You will not have a crash later on in the day. So we love that. We love mixing this with our pink drink also. The collagen is amazing. I get my collagen with my perk points. So I get my collagen for free. That's the way to go. If you want to learn more about your perk points, how to get them, how to use them, reach out and ask your sponsor because it really is an amazing program and use it, utilize it, get free products. Another one I think a lot of people start off with also is MetaBurn. MetaBurn is amazing. It targets belly fat. It has 5-HTP in it, grains of paradise, and rhodiola also. Rhodiola helps with stress and your mood. But it's the grains of paradise in here that are really spicy. So when you start MetaBurn, start with just one in the morning, take it with food, and be sure you drink a full glass of water. Make sure it goes down all the way or it will burn. Now, it will get better as you go along with MetaBurn, but those are just some tips. That's kind of a common thing. People might experience some heartburn. Take it with food and you won't have that issue, okay? And the other thing I wanted to be sure that everybody knew is, because we do have a lot of people on our team that have thyroid disorders. It's very important. Typically, okay, Rebecca might be able to talk about this too, but and your doctor should have already told you, but you're not supposed to take supplements within 3 to 4 hours of taking your thyroid medication. So, and typically most people take their thyroid medication in the mornings, first thing in the mornings. So then just wait. I know a lot of ladies will set an alarm to go off around 10:30-ish. That's when they have their pink drink. That's when they'll have their other supplements. I know some other ladies who will have their pink drink in the afternoons so that they don't, like when they would typically have that afternoon crash, that's when they have their pink drink. You don't want to take Slim within 3 to 4 hours of your thyroid medication because of the chromium that is in Slim. Chromium can affect the way that your body absorbs your thyroid medication, and we don't want that. So that is a very important tip that I want to make sure that everybody knows about that. Okay. And I think that's about it for tonight. We wanted to keep this pretty short and sweet. Hopefully you guys learned something. Hopefully you got value out of this. And we will be back next month with some more product tips and tricks. Okay. We'll see you all next time.
I was just going to say, go
Bye.
ahead and send in your questions.
Yes. So I will be posting this. I will upload this video tonight. We recorded it. I'll upload it to YouTube. I'll have the YouTube link posted so you can watch this later, and then post any of your questions in the comments for the post, and we'll try to get them answered for you. Okay. Good deal. Thank you so much, ladies, for hopping on tonight. I appreciate it. Thanks for all your tips and advice. And we'll see you next time. Bye.